Now what we're going to make for you is a birdhouse, but no ordinary birdhouse. We're going to make a wedding birdhouse. But you don't have to make a wedding birdhouse. With this template set, you can make literally any kind of birdhouse designs that you want. Just use the basic templates. But this time we've got a little bit of a theme of a wedding. Doves. Oh, doves of love. Oh. You want to get those outside your window at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'll give you doves of love. Right, more like chickens and show them the oven door. Right, anyway, no, I don't mean it. I don't mean it. Right, have a look at this. This is what you can download, and these are your patterns. Now, your patterns come in 3 sizes. Now, you can print these onto thick card, acetate, or whatever you like. And because they're a download, you can print them out as many times as you want as well. So you're getting all the bits and pieces, and they're all colour coordinated. There's the middle size, and there's the small size there. Then you've also got the other bits and pieces. You've got the next set or next step of the birdhouse, and you've also got the roof, etc., and the eaves. And again, you've got those in the 3 different sizes as well. There you go. And the nice vibrant colours, so if you're looking for your templates, you'll always find them. Then you've got your doves of love, and then decoupage ready to go up, so you can use them singularly if you want, or you can layer them up. Then we've also done this for you as well. If you want to make this exact project, you can download these already trimmed, and you just have to cut them out. Now you've got this paper effect, this handmade paper effect with the petals in them, which is quite rather nice. You've got this lovely textured white paper, and you get all those papers as well that you can print off. Now that looks like a piece of white paper, but it's not. And when you use it with these, you can see there's a speckledy kind of grain there. It works really well because you don't want everything to be gaudy and fancy. There's the front. You've got a nice embossed front of the card there you can print off. There's the handmade paper effect with the petals, subtle, be perfect, looks a bit like confetti. Use it in the wedding. Then we've also got this sheet of paper here that you can print off, which has got a real nice textured, almost like a mother of pearl kind of feel to it. A nice texture. We'll give your card a little bit of texture. Now those are all the designs when you've cut them out. You've got the main piece here. You've got this one that goes over the top there, and if you're doing these in all different papers and that, you can really create some different effects. Then that goes there. You can see how the colour combination works really well for creating this design. So there is your basic pattern. So all you've got to do is choose your papers, and you can use the ones that we've done for you, or you can do anything you want. Now, I've cut these out already. You can see these. Now, if you look here, you can see those have already been cut out, ready to assemble, and I've got double-sided foam pads or tape on the back there. Now, before we assemble that with the doves of peace already cut out, I'm going to show you quickly how easy it is to make this card. Now, it's a little bit fancy, but it's very simple and easy to do. Now, I've taken 2 pieces of white card. First thing I've done is on the front piece, take your main design, which is a nice framed kind of ivory creamy colour, and stick that on the front of your main card. Then we've got this piece here. Now let me explain how to make this spine of the card, which you can decorate up. I've got 2 pieces of paper here to show you what we did. There is imagine those are 2 pieces of card, and you want to stick those 2 together. I've cut just a piece of scrap card here, but you can use, any of the ones that we've printed out, and basically fold it in half like that. And you can make these as wide as you want. Then fold that back on itself there like that, and fold it on itself like that. So you get that W effect there. So that's going to be the spine, and those 2 flaps are going to be on the inside. So basically what you're going to do is on the front, you're going to stick your first piece of card on the front there like that. So you've got the spine coming out, and that's stuck down. And then when you open that up, you're going to stick the next piece. You're going to stick that underneath on the back there like that. Like so. So you've got those joined up with the inside stuck, so they open like that. Let me just show you on the main one now what I mean by that. So there's the 2 pieces of cards. That's the you can see how that's stuck onto the back. Now that's stuck onto the inside there, and then I've stuck a piece that I've printed off with that beautiful handmade paper over the top. I can stick another piece over here. I've left that just to show you how you can see the spine there, but what we can do there is stick another piece of paper over the top there, and then you've got the complete card. And if I turn that round, you've got like a double spine there. I don't know if you can see that. You've got a nice thick piece, so you've got like an opening there. You could put thread things through it like we have here with the ribbon. And this one, we've wrapped some ribbon around, and it's on both sides like that. And then just taken some satin flowers and just stuck those down the edge. And those would be lovely for creating this kind of card. And you can put as many leaves in there as you want, just trap them in between. So there's the basis of my card. And yeah, I think that looks really nice. Now, a bit lovey-dovey. Play on words there, lovey-dovey. Got doves, I don't know if they're white pigeons or doves of love, I don't know, let's call them doves of love, shall we? So there's the basis of my card, and you've got all the pieces there you can print out. All you need to get is ribbon if you want to put on it, and card. You could use black card, white card, you could choose card that's the same colour as the bridesmaid dresses, maybe in a lilac or a pink or a peach or an apricot, whichever. We've done the main download in a kind of an off creamy, so it'll match most things, but you can customise this as much as you like. Now, we're taking all the ones that we've already cut out using the templates, and these we put onto the printed paper, which looks like handmade paper. And I've put double-sided foam pads, well, tape on the back of this one. Very simple and easy to do, and it just makes a really nice classy card. Now, if you're having a wedding or something, how about using the smaller version for making name settings? You know, there's all sorts of things you can do. Or that would make a lovely kind of print the menu on there. So you've got a menu in the shape of a birdhouse, but that could be a church, couldn't it? So there's lots of different ways you could use these templates. Next, I'm going to take the next one, which is the same paper effect, and then I'm just going to stick that one over the top. If I wanted to, I could put a nice little bit of silver card on the bottom there, so it looks like a reflection of a mirror or something like that, but I'm just going to leave it so it's got its natural state. So what I'm trying to do here is do something basic so you can embellish as much as you like. So there you go, you've got that first build up there, so I think that looks pretty nice on its own. But then we've got the other papers that we've cut out on the roof and the eaves here. So I'm going to stick the next section on. Now this paper looks a little bit boring, but when you use them in conjunction with another fancier paper, they really look really nice and stand out lovely. So there's the top of that part of the birdhouse. And there is the second part of the birdhouse there, and you can see that. And then I've got that rather more textured effect here on the paper, as you can see on this one, and that's going to create the roof on top of my birdhouse, and that's going to go across the top there, and I'm going to go across the top of the birdhouse there as well. So there you go. So there's the basic card. You've got the birdhouse on there. You could if I just stand that up, you can have a good look at that. There you go. There you go. You can see the birdhouse on there. And now you can do all sorts of things on it. What would be quite nice is to actually stick the bride and groom, maybe a picture in there, or use two of these, maybe a smaller one. I'll tell you what, if you're doing a family tree or something like that, you could have two birdhouses with a picture of mum and dad in, and then keep adding more little birdhouses with pictures of the kids in as the... Be great for, hey, it'd be really good for a baby's christening or something like that with a baby in. Anyway, there's loads of things. This is a wedding inspired one, but you could do it for literally anything. Next, we've got already cut out some of the doves of peace here, or doves of love. Got foam pads on the back, and it's entirely up to you where you want to put them. I'm just going to put them here, slightly overlapping and putting one on one side. And again, I've got the step by steps. So I'm just decoupaging this over the top, just fluttering around there. Now you could stick on extra little wedding-y bits onto this, but as I say, I'm just keeping this simple for you. And let's have the next wing. Is that the next wing? No, that's the next wing. And that goes on the top there. Try not to put it on upside down, Alan. And this is just 3 layers. So there's your first dove, just alighting there. And I'll put the next one on the opposite side, so they're just coming in for a kiss, maybe. Hello, landing for a kiss. And you could perhaps put a little ring in between there, or you can decorate this up. I think this looks really nice, simple like this. So just layer that over the top there like that. And you could use silicone glue if you want to, but I like my foam pads. I do like my foam pads. And then that one's going to layer over the top there. And basically that's the card finished. Isn't that beautiful? And it's just simple, and it just makes a really nice card. Now, if you wanted to follow the theme through of the blue, so you could put perhaps a nice blue ribbon down the edge here and maybe some dangly bits on it, make it look really flash. So there you go. there's your wedding inspired birdhouse card, but you can turn that into literally anything. Just change the colours. You can put the birds there for peace or engagement, or change the colours and have it for a golden wedding, a silver wedding, or a christening, baptism, anything you want really. So there you go. If you want to make a card like that, inspired for a wedding, dead easy. All you've got to do is download the templates and all the bits and pieces. You can make that exact project or anything like it yourself.